Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm pretty excited for this video because I'm going to be talking about all the new makeup releases from the past week or so and my personal opinion on them. This video series is inspired by Angelica Nikist and Samantha March, so I'll have both of their channels linked down below, as well as a community playlist of Will I Buy It videos, kind of like this one in case you want to watch more, and I'll also have all the Instagrams that I use for pictures linked down below. Before we get into anything, I wanted to do a quick little channel shout out just because I found this YouTuber and I'm kind of obsessed. So I will leave like a little picture of her on screen, but this is Nerdy Girl Makeup. And if you guys love my channel because you like colorful looks or you like indie makeup, you will seriously love her channel so much. I watched her last night. I filmed like 3 different tutorials and I didn't talk during them. I just watched videos the whole time. It was really relaxing and I seriously just binge watched like 15 of her videos. I cannot get enough. I've talked about so many different indie products and I just really love everything about her channel, so I think you guys will love her too. So I'm definitely going to leave her, probably put her like the first thing in the description box so you guys can check her out and give her some love. Tell her I sent you because I think she like has maybe almost 4,000 subscribers and her content, her video quality, the things she talks about, I'm just obsessed. So like I said, give her some love. So I actually feel like I don't have that much to talk about today, so hopefully this video is not forever long, especially because I procrastinated and I'm filming it Saturday morning. I have to have it up in 24 hours. It takes me forever to edit, so hopefully I don't chat too much. So the very first thing I want to mention is from an indie brand I saw recently, and this is actually not a new product per se, but I just wanted to share it because I don't know, I really just like talking about different indie brands, and this is just something that happened across my Instagram and I was like, wow, these are absolutely stunning. So this is the brand Glaminatrix Cosmetics and they are based in Australia and they have a bunch of shadows, and you guys can see some swatches of them here. They are really beautiful. They look like foiled, metallic, just I don't know, they just they look so nice. They have tons of different color options, and the only thing that's stopping me from making the purchase is the shipping from Australia to the United States. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's actually it's not that bad. It's like $14, but still like yeah. If I'm gonna make that purchase, I feel like, or pay for shipping, I need to make sure I have like a good order, not just like 1 or 2 things. So I'm waiting a little bit, but I definitely have my eye on them now and I think they look beautiful, and I know some of y'all are based in Australia, so maybe this will catch your eye. Next, there is a new indie brand I came across and they are called Maxupthemakeup Cosmetics, and they showed a little sneak peek of a palette that they are coming out with. I believe this is going to be their first product, and they said that this is not the finalized packaging or anything, so you can see the first 3 shades are like a really matte, vibrant red, a vibrant berry, purpley, pinky shade, and then a metallic red. So I think these look really cool. I think it's going to be like a fruit themed palette because they've got raspberry, beautyberry, strawberry. So I'm very excited to see what all of this is going to be. I'm curious, are they going to do like a blueberry, grape? I don't know. I think that's a really cute theme for a palette if they do it right. So I definitely have my eye on this. So next, JDGlow Cosmetics has been showing a few different shades of liquid lipstick that they're coming out with for their Grunge collection, and these look really pretty. I don't know if any of the shades have completely grabbed me yet. I do think they look really nice and I want to try their liquid lipstick formula, so maybe I'll end up picking up one. I think Headbanger looks really cute. It's like a nice orangey shade, so I want to try their formula really bad, and they do seem to have a lot of unique shades. So next, Fair Beauty Cosmetics came out with 2 lip balms, and you might be like, oh, lip balm, like whatever. Like, no. This lip balm is, they have candy corn and they have peanut butter cup. I've been meaning to make an order from them, and they're 100% I want a candy corn and a peanut butter cup lip balm. That is amazing. So next, Rude Cosmetics is coming out with 3 different palettes, and these are all cocktail inspired. I can't remember what all of them were. I think maybe there was like one for Mojito, there's a purple flame something, and then there was also Sex on the Beach. I like the idea of these. I like that they're 9-pan palettes. I like the size, but I feel like none of these really call out to me specifically. I kind of like the purple flame one, but at the same time I feel like I don't really have like an extreme urge like, oh, I need that, so I think I'm going to pass on those. And then JDGlow Cosmetics, I'm not sure if these are completely new products or just new packaging, but they show this picture and I wanted to share with you guys that they have new packaging for their liquid lipsticks their liquid lipsticks and their lip glosses, and these look beautiful. Like, I feel like this packaging is so unique but also beautiful, and it matches their highlighter packaging, and I'm really excited about it, and I definitely want to pick maybe like one of each to try. Don't you just love how my hair like naturally is stick straight, but the hair that's shorter around my neck just curls up? Like, I brush my hair several times and I can like do this all day and it'll slowly just creep back up and curl. It drives me crazy. So next I wanted to mention an eyeshadow from Kitten Cosmetics, and this is the new Divine Feline eyeshadow, and I think this is actually really pretty. I wanted to mention this not just because like, oh, it's one single shadow, but because I feel like Kitten Cosmetics is such a cute company, and I've been following them on Instagram, and I definitely recommend checking them out. They have a ton of different eyeshadows and some highlighters. I think that might be all they have, but I don't know. I would have to go and double check. But everything they do is basically cat inspired. If you are a cat person, I'm a cat person. Actually, I'm an animal person, but I really do like cats. I feel like you'll really enjoy this. They have like all their swatches on their Instagram are like paws, or like they have a cat swatch, and it's just all super cute. So I wanted to go ahead and give them a little shout out, and I think this month that they have free shipping in the US for all orders over $20. They have the promo code, I think it's Kitty15. If you are a new person and you want to try their stuff, you can save 15% off. So would you guys like to see some of their products? Basically, I'm just asking you to justify me making a purchase I don't need to make, but I want to make. So if you could just like tell me yes, that'd be great. So next I want to talk about a palette that I think is really beautiful. I'm excited about it. It is available already for purchase, and I think personally I'm going to pass on this palette because I don't think the shades are necessarily like making me inspired or anything like that, but I do really love the concept of the palette. So this is the Ofrenda palette, and if you don't know what an Ofrenda is, basically for the Spanish holiday, Dia de los Muertos, it's like a tribute to the dead. It's like, it's not supposed to be a sad thing, it's a celebration, and they have, what's the word? They have like, why can I not think of the word in English? I speak English. What's wrong with me? They have like an altar almost, and it's like honoring the dead. And I don't know if you guys, the most easy example I can give you is from the movie Coco. They had the Ofrenda with all their like uncles and aunts and great grandfathers, like all that kind of stuff. And it's basically just like I said, you're honoring the dead. It's a celebration. So I think this is a really cool theme for them to have, or not even a theme, a concept. I don't want to call it a theme because, you know, it is something like really important in Hispanic culture. So I think this is really cool, and I can't read the names, but it looks like they are all in Spanish. So I don't know. I'm very, like I said, I think I'm passing on this particular palette because it doesn't, the colors, I like it, but I'm on a low buy, but I think that I'm definitely have my eye on this brand. They are, did I mention they are Eclectic Beauty Cosmetics? So I'm excited to see what else they do, and I think it's just really cool. Next, I wanted to show you guys a little sneak peek from Lash Beauty, and they showed this palette, and I think it's really beautiful. It's like all the purples and peaches and warm tones, and I like this, but I wish it was a smaller palette, like maybe like half the size. I'm not really a fan of pressed glitters. I used some the other day, and the more I use them, I'm like, it's just not my thing. So I wish they got rid of the broad pressed glitter. I wish that they cut the palette in like half, and then I think I would want it. But I think it's pretty. I'm sure it's going to be like a pretty relatively inexpensive price, so I wanted to show you guys. So now let's talk about something I'm very excited about. This is from AmiHeartsCosmetics, and first off, can I just say, like, the company name, like, is it not just made for me? Like, AmiLoves Makeup loves AmiHeartsCosmetics. Like, it just, I love it. So I have been looking at a few different things that they've sneak peeked and, you know, shown, and I'm interested in buying from them. They actually have a really cool website, and they have it set up to where you can do a quad. You can actually put all the shadows together and see it all like before you buy it, and I think that's amazing. Like, I really like their website. So I've just kind of been like, they're on the radar, but I'm, like I said, I'm on a low buy. I'm actually doing okay. And I was, you know, I was waiting, but then I saw the sneak peek, and I literally, like, I was like, like, I literally gasped out loud. Like, I was like, do you guys see that shade Draco? That is everything. Like, I really hope that's what the shade looks like in the pan. I hope that's what it looks like on the eye. Like, I am obsessed. I don't know if you guys have seen my Naked Cherry video. I did what I thought the Naked Cherry palette should have been, and I kind of showed mixing a few different, like a really like dark purple and a red and a brown, and kind of showed you like the perfect color I wish existed. And I feel like this is my perfect color that I have been searching for. So that comes out on October 19th. I don't want to wait a whole nother week, but I'm gonna wait a whole nother week. I cannot wait to get my hands on that eyeshadow. That is, like, I feel like it's not often that I'm like completely taken back by something, but when I saw this color, I'm like, that is the color that I literally like was like, that was the color I saw in my head that did not exist, that I was like, if I created my perfect palette, that color would 100% be in there. So I'm very excited to buy that. I think it is, you guys are probably like, how long can you talk about one single shadow? But I'm a true makeup lover here. I could literally probably talk about this eyeshadow for like the next 30 minutes, but I'm not going to. I totally just realized I forgot to turn my lights on all the way, and they're like blinking on and off. Is that annoying? Should I fix it, or should I just let it go? I think I'll just let it go for now. You can't even see the lights that much. Alright, so next I want to talk about a collaboration, and this is between Glam Light and Alondra Dessy. I'm not really familiar with her, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy this palette, and I'll tell you why. So first of all, I think it's cool that it is a Latina company collaborating with a Latina, and it's Hispanic Heritage Month, and it's just, I don't know, I like celebrating different cultures, different ethnicities, and I just like the collab, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I have not seen the inside, but I think the outer packaging looks pretty. I really like the deep red shade. I really don't think I have any other packaging that's like a really nice deep red. Another thing is the sneak peeks that I've seen so far. I think that they look really nice. I really like Glam Light's formula, and it looks like there's gonna be some pinks and reddy tones, and I don't know, it looks like my cup of tea. And last but not least, my reason why I want to buy this is because they have another palette that they came out with, and it is, what is it called? I think it's the Royalty palette. It looks really beautiful. I really like the shades in there, and I've been planning on buying it. I just haven't gotten around to it. So that palette is already available, but whenever this one launches, I figure I'll just get both at the same time so that I can get free shipping, because free shipping is life, and that's one of the reasons it takes me a while to buy things, is because I don't want to pay for shipping. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up purchasing this, so just let me know if you guys want to see a review or anything. I am affiliated with Glam Light. I do have an affiliate code, which is just AMYLOVES, if you are interested in this. If they show the full palette reveal by the time I'm editing this video, I'll definitely leave it on screen so you guys can see it for yourself. So next I want to talk about this collection from Sigma, and this is the Viper collection. They're coming out with 2 liquid lipsticks, a red and a nude. One is Venom and the other is Anti-Venom. That's actually pretty funny. Then they have a palette, and I really like the size of this palette, but I think this is a pass for me. I like the bright blue, I like the green, I like the silver. But the top shades, I don't know, I kind of like them, but I don't know, I feel like it's just not quite what I imagined it to be. I like it, but I'm not like in love with it. I don't feel like a need to buy it. I feel like I could dupe this entire palette so fast. In fact, I could definitely make like my version of what I thought this palette would have been with 6 different shades. So I think this is a pass for me. I like the direction Sigma's going in. I feel like it was a little unexpected, but still a little safe at the same time. So I go next. This is the Carity Picante palette, which is actually already available for pre-order. And I think this is a beautiful palette. I really do like the tones overall. I think if you are a warm lover, you will definitely like this palette. I think if I had it in my life, I would like it. But also I feel like I don't need to purchase it. But I do like it. I think it's very pretty. There's no denying that. So next, AmiHeartsCosmetics came out with a new eyeshadow, and this is called Metamorphosis. This is absolutely stunning. It literally looks like it goes from like teal to blue to like a deep purple to like a magenta purple. It is absolutely stunning, and they have came out with another duochrome shadow recently that was beautiful. And it just, the thing is, I feel like shipping, that's the thing. I wanted to buy this, but I didn't want to have to pay for shipping for one item. If they had came out with like Toxic Flame, the other duochrome that they came out with, and this at the same time, and like maybe I would have bought it then. And like what I'm thinking is like the Toxic Flame one, it was like limited edition. This one, I'm not sure if it's limited edition or not, but it's like, I don't know, I'm just so over limited edition. I feel like when I got in makeup, I was like, limited edition, I need to buy it now, and I'm like, I can live without it. Like I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Although I will say this shadow is absolutely stunning, so beautiful. I would love to have it. I would love to pick it up at some point, but it just depends on if it stays available or not. So next, let's talk about something that I'm a little nervous to talk about. So this is from P. Louise Makeup Academy. I'll do the full picture and whatnot. First off, okay, how do I say this? So I have bought a few things from P. Louise, and I love their company so far. I feel like I've learned so much from one class I took with them, like online, like legit crazy amount that I learned, and I'm planning on doing a video on like the experience overall. But I'm so disappointed in them because they came out with one pair of lashes. One pair, and they are mink. So it's like, do I stop supporting an entire brand for one pair of lashes? And I think that the lashes are limited edition. So I was going back in my head constantly like, do I buy them? Do I not buy them? Like, I think like there's one pair of mink lashes. Like, why do they have to ruin it for me? And I'm like, but I think it's limited edition. I think it'll go away. Like, maybe they won't bring out any more. Maybe they'll get like some backlash and they'll understand. I actually personally messaged the owner. I wasn't like annoying or anything. I was just like, hey, just wanted to throw this out there. If you would like more information, I can send you an article on mink lashes, how they're obtained, how there's no cruelty-free way to get them. You know, I was just very respectful. I don't think she ever even opened it or anything. I just wanted to throw it out there. I would never be like, let me like force my opinions down your throat kind of person. I just wanted to put the information out there. So I definitely felt like going back and forth in my mind, like on whether I should support them or not. And then they show this collection. Oh man, I'm so mad. So they came out with a ton of their base, which I'm obsessed with their base. I'm wearing it right now. I have the shade 0.5. It's so good. I feel like I want to go through all my other primers just so I can only ever use this for the rest of my life. And they came out with like 5 shades, right? They have a pink, a blue, an orange, a red, and a yellow. And they look stunning, like so cool, so amazing, like something really truly missing from the market. Like literally last week I was gonna do a red smoky eye, and I was like, wow, I really wish I had a red base. I have like red eyeliners, which are like harder to blend out. I have these different things, but I don't have like bases. And then they dropped this, and I was like, how can I not buy it for one pair of mink lashes? So I definitely had a lot of going back and forth in my mind about it. I made an order and I feel so guilty. That's what I'm trying to say. So they showed this, and then they went ahead and they did pastels. They have 4 pastel shades for their Christmas. They did a black shade, and I went ahead and picked up the white shade, and I picked up a backup of the shade that I'm already using because I'm so bad. But also I had a 20% off code. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if you guys are disappointed in me. I know I'm like smiling right now, but that's just what I do when I feel awkward. I know I'm like, I've done so good. Like, I have not bought anything from any brand except for one that was a complete accident since I've gone cruelty free from a brand that wasn't. So I know I just feel like it's such a unique product, and I just have like this hope that they are going to switch it up, realize that mink is not the best, that mink is not a good thing at all. And I'm really hoping that they don't expand the mink line at all, because if they expand, if they come up with like 10 different mink lashes, I'm done. I'm not going to buy from them anymore. I'll still use their products, but I just went back and forth a lot in my head because it's a brand I truly enjoy. So I hope you guys aren't disappointed in me, but I just feel like it's a product I really would use. Like, not even just like, oh, I want to review this, or like this like would get views, or you know, different things that sometimes go through your head with different purchases. When I saw this, I was like, I just want that truly for me. Like, that's something I would love to have in my collection. So it happened. I'm sorry. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, they showed the colors, how you can mix them on the back of your hand and like create your own colors, like because these are mostly primary. They showed like the pink and the blue being mixed to make purple. They showed the blue and the yellow being mixed to make green. So basically I'm set for the rest of my life until I run out, but I don't think I'm gonna run out. I'm really excited about it. It was a pre-order. I'm not even gonna get it till like sometime in December, I think, but hopefully you guys don't hate me. That's all I can say. I'm sorry I rambled on for so long about that. Now let's move on to Dose of Colors. I think Dose is the first holiday collection I'm kind of like, like I think I might buy that, because everything else is like, I don't know, limited edition. It doesn't get to me. But they are coming out with a Snow Angels palette, and this is really beautiful. It has a navy, a periwinkle, a like a berry shade, a light like pinky shade, and then a shade called Cashmere, which is just like a light taupey brown. I could do without that one, but I think overall this is really beautiful. I actually have all the Dose of Color palettes in front of me, all of their 5-pan palettes just look like these. I really love the formula. I think that they are great. They're very soft, very pigmented, very blendable. Oops, I'm like dropping stuff everywhere. I try not to get into the hype of like, oh, I have to complete my collection, like I have to have every palette of a certain type of brand, or like I have to have every Naked palette, or I have to have every Anastasia palette. Like I really try to break that mindset, because I think you end up buying stuff that you're not actually going to use because you have some weird brand loyalty. Not that I understand brand loyalty, but at the same time it's like, I'm not going to buy the Sultry palette because I want to complete my collection, like just because like it's there. Like I'm not going to do it. But Dose of Colors, I genuinely adore their formula. I really do like the colors in here, so I think I am going to end up buying that. And then they also came out with or are coming out with a mini lip gloss set. Also really love their lip glosses, so I'm probably going to pick that up. Hopefully they'll both be at Ulta. Actually, I already saw a sneak peek that that's going to be at Ulta, so I'm very excited about it. So a quick little sneak peek, AmiHeartsCosmetics. Don't know what's going to be here, but it looks like a bright berry pink box. I'm very excited to see what they do next. I wanted the Lemonade palette, but I never ended up getting it because there was like kind of like mixed reviews on the shimmers, and I really wanted it, but I just knew like I don't need it. I mean, it's still in the back of my mind, but I'm very excited. Like if they do like a berry themed palette, I'm excited. I'm really excited what could happen. The next, Lime Crime is coming out with a 10th anniversary collection, and the thing that I'm looking at really is the palette. And I feel like I look at it and I mean, I guess I can kind of see the color scheme by Rose, but I don't know. I feel like this just doesn't appeal to me at all. I'm looking at it. I want to like it, but I don't like it, and I'm not going to force myself to like it, you know? Also, I don't know if it's just me that even though I now have started buying Lime Crime, I feel like I don't really want to celebrate the history of Lime Crime because it's a little sketchy. Next, I wanted to do a quick little mention from Sydney Grace Cosmetics. They're one of my favorite indie brands, and they do this really cool thing where they dupe palettes out and they do like individual shades, and sometimes they do bundles and other times they just have those particular shades on sale. So if you want to pick them up, you can get them at a discounted price. So they actually went ahead and did dupes for the entire Natasha Denona Gold palette. So if you want to go on their Instagram, they have every single shade next to each other so you can see the differences a little bit better. But I just think this is really great because like if you're looking at the Natasha Denona palette, it's $130 and you're like, wow, I really want that one shade or those two shades, then it is so much easier to just go on Sydney Grace and pick up the particular shades that really make you want to buy the palette. Instead of spending $130, you can spend like $10 plus shipping. So I did want to go ahead and mention that, and I love their formula, so I don't think you'll regret buying from them. Alright you guys, now let's talk about Violet Voss. They're coming out with 4 palettes. I was really excited to see what they did, but I have this overwhelming feeling of like disappointment and just like, nah, like I don't need it. So they have 4 mini palettes. They all have 10 shades in them, and they have Creme Brulee, which is just your everyday neutral average palette that you probably already own. They have Berry Burst, which is a neutral palette with like 3 berries thrown in there. If you were going for a berry palette, instead of picking that up, I would honestly just go ahead and grab Blushing Berries from Dose of Colors. This one is absolutely stunning, even though it's really reflective. I really recommend that one in particular. Then they have Le Macaron. I can't, my French, it's not great. So this is the last one that they revealed, and I was very excited about it. I was like, you know, all the other ones don't really do anything for me, but this one's gonna be it. And then I saw the colors and I was like, whew, I don't have to buy it, it's all good. Like, I felt like, actually, you know what, even though I'm disappointed, I'm also relieved, because it's like, I have no urge to buy any of these. They have Fruit Sorbet, which I think is the most interesting of the bunch, but even then I'm kind of like, nah. Like, I don't know. I had high hopes for this collection, but overall I just feel like I'm okay. I'm just fine. I have so many more amazing things in my collection. So everything that we talked about today so far has been indie brands. I only have one brand to talk about that's not. So this is from Wet n Wild, and they released a new Mega Glow highlighting palette, and I was excited about this at first because I have their other highlighting palette. I feel like it's a great value. Like, I was just excited about it, but these are actually shades that they already have released. I own 3 of the shades. The 4th one, the deep bronze shade, I don't own, but like, I don't need that one. So the highlighter palette is a pass for me, even though I thought it was nice to begin with, and I think, you know, you might like that one if you don't already own like every Wet n Wild highlighter. And then they also came out with a new brush set. I think there's actually 2 shades of their brushes that they're coming out with, and honestly, like, there might be 2 different brushes, but it's like they keep releasing the same brush set over and over in different colors. I have all of their brushes that are in the silver set, and then I recently bought the other rose gold ones because I thought that they were different, and they're actually all the same brushes over again. They're just rose gold, and they're like twice as expensive. It's ridiculous. I have no idea. I got them 50% off on their website. That's why I bought them, but I'm like, what was the point of that, honestly? Having the same brush set, individuals, a different color, twice as much. And then they're releasing it for holiday with like a little like thing on the bottom. And almost all the brushes are the same. It's just like a slightly different bronze color. That's a pass. That's a pass. I mean, if you don't already own Wet n Wild brushes, maybe you'll like that, but if you already own them, I don't think they're necessary. So I think that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.